All right, guys. So the first question that we are going to be asking her is, how long have you played Attack on Titan Revolution? Since public release. Public release is not too far apart from here. Between the 20th and 23rd. All right, good. How long did it take for you to get your first legendary clan? On the Ackerman on the first day is super crazy, because you know, I find that super funny because when I first started playing this game, it was actually a week after the public release, and on my third spin ever, I was just loading up with my buddies. We got those 10 initial spins. My third spin ever, I got Jaeger. All right. The next question was actually gonna be super, like, it's kind of self-explanatory now, but it was, have you completed all the achievements? And seeing that Omnipotent is above your head, that is 100% true. But I did have a follow-up question for you. Thoughts on Shiki and Fritz being the same, pretty much the same as Ackerman, and 2 being rollable, 1 being able to shift, and them all having pretty much the same exact stats. Do you think that Shiki should have a buff over Fritz and Ackerman by far because you have to grind for it? You know what? I respect that answer. I really do. I talk about buffing Fritz, but not Shiki. And I was like, that's crazy. That the fact that something that you have to complete pretty much the whole entire game to get would be not the strongest clan. That, like, this not right. So many things wrong with that. But let's get in here with the next question. What are some of your favorite things to do in Attack on Titan Revolution? Considering that you're on the top of the missions leaderboard, I can't gather there's too much you do, as in like raids and stuff, so you have to find something to entertain yourself throughout the missions. I'm just curious on what that would be. All in for the fashion. You know, and that's completely valid. I respect that answer. It's like it's kind of like a true to yourself type deal. All right, next question. 360 drip. Oh, okay. Oh, I see you. My God. We got the whole Mikasa outfit. Just alrighty now. The next question is: did you ever expect to be on the leaderboard? Accidental. You know, I think that's the first time I ever heard somebody say that they got on the leaderboard by accident. And you know what? That's perfect, because my next question was going to ask, how long do you play to maintain staying on the leaderboard? And 17 to 21 hours in real life is honestly, oh, that is some dedication. Straight dedication. This game consistently updates. Like, they said that they're gonna do bi-weekly updates, but we've already been let down for almost a whole entire month now. Do you think you could see yourself playing in the next year or longer? Okay. Is there a reason why you quit playing for the last 2 weeks? Oh, I'm sorry, man. You know, and we don't need to get too in depth with that, but thank you for answering that honestly. And I know it might be hard for you, but I respect it. But it's still crazy how, even though you haven't played in such a long time, that still people are struggling to get at least half of what you have on the kills leaderboard and on the missions. I mean, Dreov is actually catching up, and he's about 3,000 missions underneath you. And thinking about that, that's gotta be easily 70 plus hours that he'd have to consistently play. That's just that's so baffling to me. But is there something that you'd be excited for in the future, or something that you would want to add to make this game even more fun or enjoyable for you to play? Any tips you would give to anybody new that would be watching and would like to be better at this game? Nope, never heard anybody say that about this game. That really does mean a lot if you think about it. The only way to get better is to do it yourself. And my friends drag me down. Yeah, no, honestly, I felt that. Steven, Alan. But anyways, one more quick question. It's fine if you don't want to share it, but if you would mind sharing your build with the community, would you be willing to share it with this for this video? Perfect. And that'll be up on screen for you guys in about 2 seconds. Doing next, guys, is just a quick little 1v1, and by what I mean by 1v1 is we're in a severe match, and we're gonna see who can kill the most Titans before the match ends. And let's see if I could compete with the leaderboard player. All right, you ready? Oh, whoa, I didn't mean to shoot. I swear it was an accident. All right, I'm gonna hit right side, or you want right side? Oh no, you snagged it. How many kills did you have? 19. Oh, I had 17. We were so close. No way. Well, let's hop in. Right, guys, and we're in an Aberrant raid with Nightmare, Oddball, Injury, and Fog, and we're gonna see who can get the most percentage done on Aaron. Hooked in the mission, or in the raid. Yo, Bun, I think that's your I think that's your cue to stick to the missions. But let's see what we get here for prizes. All blue. Oh my gosh, guys, my luck is absolutely drowned. Oh, I just rolled an immortal. Yo, let's go. Founder's Blessing, let's go. We did that in 3 minutes 45 seconds too. That's crazy. Absolutely hauling. But anyways, thank you so much for joining me in this video. And if you ever want to be involved in anything else, just let me know and I'll keep you updated. But thank you so much, Bun, for joining and making this video with me. So the first question I have for you is, how long have you been playing Attack on Titan Revolution?
I think I've been playing around 2 months now, or just generally since release date.
Release date? That's cool. That's cool. Next question would be, how long did it take for you to get your first legendary clan?
I think it took me about 40 spins.
40 spins? I mean, it's kind of crazy how a lot of you guys get your spins super quick, because when I first started this game was like, it was about 2 weeks after release date, and I was playing with my buddies. They introduced me to the game, and my third spin out of the 10 initial spins, I ended up getting Jaeger.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, it's so crazy. But I was gonna ask, have you completed all the achievements yet? But obviously, seeing Omnipotent above your head is enough explanation yourself. But do you think it's wrong that they were talking about buffing Fritz but not Shiki because of how hard it is to get Shiki?
Honestly, I think personally in my situation, to be biased, I think from my placement that Shiki should be buffed because it is a working achievement. Unlike Fritz, Fritz is a placeholder from what I know and is supposed to be revamped in the future. I feel like Shiki should be overall a better clan because it is something that you have to work for.
And that's very valid. A lot of people should actually have been super controversial on the fact that Fritz should be buffed and not Shiki, because then everybody gets a chance to be good at the game. But I don't really think it's clan based because of how balanced Fritz, Shiki, and Ackerman are. It's
Yeah,
like,
I think
it's
I
just not cool. It's not fair.
yeah, I honestly think that, you know, Fritz, all you have to do is just generally spend money on the game, and you'll eventually get Fritz. Sheik, you have to go through either, two seriouses, which take somewhat, you know, some type of skill, which is obviously Warbringer, all Aberrant raids, and modifiers, which is basically supremacy on raids, and then obviously you have Champion, which is a whole month worth of grinding and to stay top three.
Yeah. And I ended up getting lucky, and I actually didn't have to do champion because I had encounter in Warbringer. But I think it's completely wrong for people to be having Fritz and still can't even solo supremacy. Like,
Yeah.
why are they asking for a Fritz buff when they can't solo supremacy? At that point, it's kind of more of a skill issue instead of a clan issue.
Yeah, I think that in that placement, I think it's a game advertising thing, a marketing method to get people to spend more, from my perspective.
And yeah, it's kind of scuffed. But next question, moving on. What is one of your favorite details to do in, or things, favorite details, favorite things to do in Attack on Titan Revolution?
I think one of my favorite things to do in Attack on Titan Revolution is generally just, running around flying and killing Titans, or generally just going around carrying other players, new players, veteran players, bringing people into my community and, hopefully making them a place where people can get carried for free, making a place for people to easily get engagement and have people to play with. I think that's what I enjoy the most about, playing the game. That's where that's where I put my placement for my favorite detail about the game. Helping people out.
That's that's really cool to hear. I'm kind of the same way. At this point, I just stream this game to help people out. Next question here. Did you ever expect to get on the leaderboard, or did you purposefully grind for it?
Funny story. I was never supposed to get on the leaderboard. It typically took me about 7,268 missions and 77 raids to get my first serum. So it took me an entire month to get my first serum, which means I've been grinding for a whole month worth of missions trying to get serum. And obviously, magically, I appeared on the leaderboard, and then I heard that I can get Shiki, and then of course I pursued Shiki because serum was a lost cause for me that whole month.
You know, that is absolutely crazy that you say that. Oh, so you were the guy that everybody was talking about that had 6,000 something missions in and still hadn't gotten serum. That's crazy. Uh, I just find it, yeah, I don't know. Before the first update, getting serum was such an accomplishment. I remember before I even had 400 total missions completed. Um, that's like not even including the easy, normal, hard, severe maps either. It's just 400 total. It was like 448. I ended up getting serum midstream after all my luck boosts turned off.
Yeah, that's crazy. That must be nice. That
Yeah.
must be nice.
It
Must be
was, I
nice.
was so hyped. I'm pretty sure it's still on my TikTok, but you can just hear me screaming for like the next 2 minutes.
Oh my God, dude. I was screaming for mine, dude. I was happy. I was happy I finally got it. It took me forever to get it, bro. Oh my gosh.
That's crazy. If this game consistently updates, do you think that you will see yourself playing this game in the next year or possibly longer?
Typically, my regiment and I usually play AOT based games. We're usually on leaderboard for AOT based games. We have a name in the community for AOT games. We're usually on every leaderboard as well. And obviously, we're kind of really waiting for waves as we speak. We're kind of looking to get number one waves right now, so we're just kind of waiting for the next update to occur. So hopefully, we get waves in the next 2 to 3 updates. I hope for the longevity of this game, but AOTR games or just AOT games in general, have that type of reputation after they die out like maybe a year. So I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see. I feel like that's what a lot of people are leaning towards too now. I've noticed that there's been a 4,000 player drop difference in the last 2 weeks, considering since the raids dropped, which is understandable because people are starting to complete the game out more and be able to get serum easier and just get carried to it. So like some of them just kind of lose it. But next question here is there anything that you're excited about sneak wise, or something in the future that you think that you would want to improve, or think that you could use to improve this game even more to make it more entertaining for you and your community?
Honestly, I feel like one thing that every AOT game lacks is a regiment aspect. Yes, we do have a regiment aspect in this game, but it doesn't give the attention to teammate work or just like cooperation in general. There is other ways that we can, bring into different people. We could bring attention to different people together and actually make teamwork work objectives. You know, there's things, or there's already regiments in game. We just need to put it to purpose. We need to give objectives an actual purpose instead of being reliant on just one person. Like I can run into a raid right now by myself or a mission by myself and fight it by myself. Like we need to add things that bring players in that keep them in. And I think that's something that could be a big improvement for games, especially like these ones.
I stand with you 100%. I was talking to one of my own moderators from my own server, and we were talking about the regiment and how our server is starting to become a little bit less active because everybody's just doing stuff by themselves. But like, I feel like if we had a regiment, everybody would stay more active in the servers, even in the main server, and they'd be able to like join each other and want to be able to complete the game, which is something that I'd be looking forward to myself. But anyways, I got one more question for you. If there's any tips that you would give to anybody watching that could be new, could be still learning, what would you do to tell them to possibly get better at this game?
I'd say my biggest tip and the biggest issue within the new players that play this game right now is they try to rush to get serum, or they just try to rush in general. My advice is to slow it down, take your time, enjoy the game, and play at your own pace. You do not need to have serum. You do not need to have all the craziest, the best gear on day one, unless you're grinding for leaderboard. But once again, a big issue is people like to rush, enjoy the game, and in generally, especially as ODM users, please do not rush to the nape. Take your time. You can circle around the Titan and you can get the kill as long as you take your time. Accuracy over being fast.
You know, that's a great tip. Thank you so much for sharing your input here. So, next thing is I want to see if I can compete skill wise to the numbers two leaderboard player, and I think the best way we could test that real quick is if I can get more than 20 kills in you.
Oh
So
no, we'll see. We'll see.
we'll see. All right, all right. I'll count down on three, and I'll hook right. You can hook left, or wait. Which side do you want to take? I'll let you choose.
I don't care. No matter what side to me.
All right, I'll hook right. You'll take left, and we'll meet. All right.
Okay.
Three, two, one, go.
I fell.
Catching that. Oh, minute 45. How many kills did you get?
25.
25, dude. I only got 19. That's crazy, dude. What? Well,
glitch. I had a done glitch. It was so stupid. Oh,
I didn't do mine glitched. Oh, I had literally almost 60%. You had
I don't
what?
know. 56.
Oh, so you have a pretty decent build, yeah. That's dope. It's
Yeah,
close.
26 mil. 26 mil, somewhere around that.
I just rolled. Did I just roll 3 dualities? I sure
Oh,
did.
I don't even open up my crates. I don't even open up the red crates no more. I think I have like almost 100 like Emperor keys. I don't even open them up anymore.
No, that's crazy though. We did almost 30 whole seconds faster than what I did with
Oh, I just
Bunko.
realized. Oh my god, 316. That's
316
that's pretty good for Aberrant only.
with almost pretty much all the mods on. Final and last question. Don't need to share it if you don't want to. If you want to gatekeep it, that's fine. Um, is there any chance that you'd be willing to share your build with the community of this YouTube video?
Which build are you looking for specifically? My time shifter build or my ODM base build?
Both actually. Both would be fine.
I think that generally if you'd like to look into my builds, it would be easier to go to my YouTube. So I don't have to explain it through a call or just explain it one by one. I think it's a lot easier if I visually show, whoever wants to look at my build through my YouTube and my YouTube videos.
And his YouTube video and his YouTube link to his channel will be linked down in the description below. If you guys want to check it out, I'd highly recommend it. He's a great guy. He's pretty chill, and he's absolutely insane at this game.